out to questions.
Coach, when the final seconds roll off the clock and you get the win, what's going through your head when you see the confetti go down? What's going through your head?
To be honest with you, I had to be touched to remember that the game was almost over, because I was focusing on that. And then when it happened, it reminded me of the time when we had insurmountable odds and we had beaten Tennessee at Iowa. My husband had died that year, and it was really strange. You know, like everything happened. Then I realized that that it was really happening. I was so nervous about this game and all three of the games, and as I shared with everyone, it was just because, you know, family members and so many people came from such great distances, and always things don't work out as we would like, and I didn't want to disappoint anybody. So I was glad that it was over, and then I was confused about where I need to go and what I need to do.
Can you describe your feeling as you watched the video tributes from all different people on the big screen?
You know what? I was just awestruck. Like, what the heck? I couldn't believe it. I really appreciate that anyone would take the time, in particular those people who are extremely busy, but that they would take the time to give a comment. You know, I was first stunned with the fact that our governor was there, and I know he's a good man and he's really involved in women's athletics, but that when Pat Hobbs, you know, was standing, and then all of a sudden I was stunned. I didn't know what to say, but when I saw that smile, I knew his genuine care about what we were doing there, and so that was probably the first thing. And then Charles and the Admiral, you know, with Coach Cheney and Radley and Jerry Sloan, all of those people are people that I felt like I knew. And so if it's possible that when we all leave this earth, and if it's true that you can see all the people that really care and pass you by, then that's what that was, but in a great way.
Vivian, what does it mean? I mean, Tasha came back, she's coaching right now, has a game Thursday. Dawn came up, she's got a game Thursday. Gillette obviously has a connection to you, and she came back. I mean, seeing these coaches come back who obviously in their seasons also, what does that say about you and what you mean to this game?
Well, I guess they really care, and I know that Coach Law called me this morning because she called and said that she couldn't come to the celebration because she had the scout, and of course I would be understanding that she had a scout, so she couldn't come, but that she came. In fact, their entire staff came, as well as you know, Dawn, and certainly with Coach Law. You know, she just won her first game the other day, and we're all, you know, in this business is really tough. One of the young ladies that came from Hawaii said, "Hey, I flew in, I'm gonna fly back," and I think that it means that maybe I'm doing some things right. You know, that people genuinely do care, and it's much like something that my father said a long time ago, and that is, don't give me flowers when I'm gone. You know, let me know what you feel now, and I appreciate it. I can't say anything other than that. And more often than not, when I'm stunned, I can't find words to describe what that meant to see, you know, coaches, former coaches. There were a lot of people that I'm looking forward to seeing and talking with in another hour.
Coach Stringer, you talked about yesterday how when you were at Cheney State, how the athletic director believed in you and the president believed in you, and as you progressed throughout your career, like you had a lot of people that were in higher positions that believed in you. I guess what would you say to that coach, to that black coach, or that coach that feels like they're being overlooked and that they're not being considered for those opportunities that you've gotten continuously throughout your career?
Well, let me say this. First of all, when I first got my master's, when I graduated from school, I didn't have a job. So I thought, I better do something to stay in school, like a lot of students. So I decided to get my master's. And then my husband and I wanted to get jobs at Slippery Rock, which is where, you know, I got my degrees, and my husband did as well. well. But they talked about inbreeding, and I understand that, you know. And at the time, I was devastated and I can't believe that happened. So sometimes we don't quite get what we like, what we think we like. But this school, this small school called Cheney State, gave me a chance. You know, and after they gave me a chance against, you know, the powerhouses, the Tennessees and Penn State, and we're beating up on them with our $3,000 budget, you know, then it just said that if people give you a chance, it's not about what you have, but it's what you do with what you have. So many of those players from Cheney, they went to a Final Four back to back. They were sophomores and juniors, real serious stuff. You know, but we only had 2 other basketballs. You know what I mean? It didn't matter, again, what money you have or anything. You've got to believe in yourself. So what we would do, if I had them together, we would sit down and we would talk. What do you want to do? One said, I want to be a lawyer. And another one said, I want to teach computer science. You know, and we all talked about, you know, networking and making something of ourselves. And so what I would tell anybody is, don't worry about what you don't have. You know, look at the glass as half full and figure out what you're going to do. Because as long as you have a brain in your head, as long as you have the commitment from players that are willing to, you know, to believe in you. Because I'm asked that question all the time, why are we so successful? I think that we're tough, hard-nosed, but I love my players. I love them with all my heart. I won't cut anything. I give it to them straight. And I think that they appreciate that. And they know at the end, you know, because some of the notes that I got leading up to this game, you know, I think about some players that might look as though they weren't listening as much, but it's kind of interesting because they would send me a text and say, you know, I'm in this country, I'm in that country. I remember all the things you told me. And she didn't need to say anything else, and I thought, yeah, this is so special. You know, let me say this. Angie Lee, the staff that was at Iowa. Well, you know, she was a former player of mine first. When I went to Iowa, they had not won more than, they had about 150 people, period, that were ever in the stands, and they had won but 5 games. But we worked extremely hard. They believed in me and that staff, right? At the end, we were invited to the WNIT. And I remember Angie running up to me and said, oh my God, we got invited to the WNIT. We were nothing before, we're so happy. And I was saying to her, man, we will never take seconds. And yet, I thought within myself, like, how could I deny her that? After all, I had been to a Final Four, you know what I mean? And she said, I understand. It hurt her. And so, that whole group from Iowa, but you see, it didn't matter because they then became assistant coaches. And all I can tell you is that, you know what? Those young ladies that were sitting there, Angie and the Myers that were sitting there with me, we went in to play for the national championship. So I'm just saying that it comes in different ways, and you just got to keep believing in, and you've got to find other people. You got to have administrators that believe in you. You know, you have to have fans that really support you. All of those dollars, you just have to pass them by, because most people find it much easier to be negative and tell you what you can't do. But if you're fortunate, that's why I brought my sisters and brothers up. That's exactly why I brought my sisters and brothers up. Because they're never going to forsake me. They're going to always be there, you know, giving me the strength. And they're not foolish enough to tell anybody that I'm strong and I can do this. And I've dealt with a lot of tragedies and a lot of things. But I've dealt with so much that there's nothing and nobody that can tell me what I cannot do. And that's the most important thing to me. Most important, no matter what it is that you're doing. If you want to be a journalist and you want to work for Washington Post, you have to be working for the little Trailblazers, whatever. You know, just work and never cut corners. Pay the price. Pay the price. But first, ask the price. What is it that you expect of me? And once you get the answer, then you make a decision about whether or not you're going to pay the price. But once you know the price, pay it, and things will happen. I used to get on Mel all the time. Mel was busy putting it, yeah, Mike, Mel. You know, I'm going to say it now. Mel was always busy with that top 20. You know what? I can't even tell you. Sometimes I would drive from Cheney and I would cry. I just want to tell you that now. And I tell you that because because I would feel like, dang, we deserve to be a top 20 team. But Mel was the voice of everything.
Then I put you on the board, you saw what it was all about.
Yeah, but check this out, he did put me on the board, right? But you couldn't vote